Hi everybody, it's Holly with C&H Crafters. C is off taking care of company business, but I am here and I'm ready to pour some resin. How about you guys? So the plan is first to make this raindrop jar. If I can keep the raindrops in, keep falling out, we'll see how it turns out. Next we're going to do this cute mushroom jar for Halloween, polka dotted clown. And then we're going to do this very cute witch's hat pumpkin jar. It's going to be darling. Well, let's get started. Got my resin mixed. First we're going to pour these four and this witch's hat in blue and black and this pumpkin in orange. So here is the blue, purple, and black mixture. We're going to start with this mushroom lid. I'm going to fast forward some of this just because I'm kind of slow pouring and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up some of this. We're going to tip this jar to try to reduce the bubbles. And I'm going to go halfway and I'm just going to squeeze the tip of the jar just to get rid of some of the bubbles. And then I'm just going to pour the rest of it in. And I'm going to try to pour in one spot, and that will make the bubbles come up the other side and pop. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour the lid of the raindrop jar. Look, it has these cute little ripples on the top of it. It's a darling little jar. That just makes it even cuter. But I'm going to go ahead and pour this one in one spot as well. I definitely ran out of resin here, so I made some more. It is a different color because I went with the witch's hat, which has a purple rim around it, and so I made this one more blue and black. I do have to pour the additional raindrop jar, so I'm going to pour this one first, give it a little bit more time to set up. I'm hoping to give it a little bit of an ombre effect, but I don't know if this color is that much different than the jar, so I'm not sure it will really show up that much. In the meantime, I'm going to fill this witch's hat halfway full and squeeze the tip of the witch's hat just to make sure it doesn't have any bubbles in it. I don't want to lose any of the features of the hat. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of the witch's hat up and make sure I don't get any bubbles in the brim of the hat as well. So I'm going to be squishing that as well, just to make sure those bubbles get pushed out. And then after I do that, I'm going to then fill up the rest of the raindrop jar, just to make sure that that's all the way full, and hopefully we can get an ombre effect. And that's just basically two colors mixed together, but not completely mixed together, just partially mixed together where they meet. So I'm hoping we get that effect. Just get that all poured in there. I'm going to put a little bit more into the hat. It looks like it needs a little bit more. And again, this has a rim on it, so it needs to be filled up to the top as well in order to fit into that pumpkin. I'm just going to scrape this pot, get all that we can out of here, and to fill up the rest of this hat. Because when we popped the bubbles, we lost a little bit of volume there. Now moving on to the pumpkin. I'm going to do this in fast forward. Now this pumpkin house is a piggy. I end up having to make an additional batch of orange. And wow, I wish I worked this fast. My productivity would be through the roof. That would be so nice. So I end up having to add additional resin to the hat just so it has that extra lip so that it fits right into the top of the pumpkin. And the additional leftover resin, because I made too much, goes into these adorable dinosaur molds that I got from Michael's in the fondant section. So cute. And I just run a little microbrush through the dinosaur just to make sure that it doesn't have any bubbles in the bottom. I do this with all of the jars too. I just don't show it too much in the video, but they're just so cute. Alright guys, see you at demold time. Have a nice day. Well, it's demold time, so hold on to your pants. Let's do this. We have some unmolding to do, quite a bit of it, so we should probably get started. These are just some cute little dinosaur molds that we picked up at Michael's. They're really in the fondant section, but they were too cute to pass up. Let's check out this other one. How darling is that? So cute. Get that over pour off of them. That'll come off really easy. Cute. Alright, let's go ahead and work on getting these jars out of their molds. Let's go ahead and start with just the regular screw top jar. Now, I cut all my nails off, and so it's been kind of difficult getting things out of the molds. So bear with me. I may have to stop and pause just to get the mold going, because I can't even get my fingernails under some of these molds in order to get them started. So instead of making you watch me pick at it and try to get into it, I'll go ahead and pause it while I do that, and then come back to you once I have it ready to go. So this one is the raindrop one. How cool is that? It didn't show up on the top of it, but it did show up on the inside of it, so that looks cool. So let's see how the other side turned out. Let's look at here and see if I can peel up a corner of this. Doesn't look like I over poured it, so it shouldn't be too terribly hard, but I'm going to have you hold on a sec while I get this knife underneath it. Hold please. Thank you. Alright, we're ready. Let's get this out of here. This also has the raindrop effect, but a lot of the raindrops fell out in the process of getting it painted, but I still think it's going to look pretty cool. So I'm just going to go around this. And just work it and pull it down, and just go all the way around it until it goes to where I can take it off. And that's looking pretty cool so far. I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Wouldn't be the first time, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, come on. Why are you giving me such a hard time? Alright, put it together, and those colors look really good together. Alright, let's move on to this one. Let's see if I can get the corner. Alright, hold please. Alright, lovelies. I'm back. I've gone through and loosened all of them. That way you didn't have to sit and wait for me. So let's go ahead and finish this one. Oh, I think I was working on this one. Let's get this top taken off. Still isn't easy because I don't have any nails, but we'll get into it. It's probably still need this darn tool. I'm used to having at least a little bit of nails, but they were so bad I just chopped them off to the nub. I don't know why I did that, because I usually have just a little bit of nails. Alright, there we go. We're in. Crack the case. All right, here we go. It's happening. Now this is just a regular mushroom jar. Doesn't have the house on it because we have the houses, but this is just a regular. Oh, look how cool that turned out with the stripes. Awesome. All right. Let's do the bottom portion of the jar. Just going to run this around here. There we go. Yeah, that sucker's sharp. I'm going to cut your face off. I'm just going to roll this down and then work my way around the bottom of this jar. Well, it came off easy once I got in there. Just pop that out. There we go. Let's put the lid on that. That is just so cute. Look at that. Cute. All right, let's move on to this cute. I can't wait to see this one. This is the pumpkin jar with the witch's hat. It's coming off really nice. And this one has the steps on it. Look how cute. That is darling. I love it. The steps on it. That's cute. I can't wait to see what the witch's hat looks like. That is going to be so cool. All right. You ready, guys? This is the one I've been waiting for. Let's see what this cool hat looks like. And Chris painted all of these, so I'm sure she's anxious to see what they look like too. So she's off doing company business, so when she gets back we'll show her what it looks like. Let's see, how does this go back? Like that. Cool. All right, let's put that over there and we'll get those washed. Oops. Try to keep them as clean as possible. Let's see what it looks like. Look how cute is that? That's probably one of my favorite new jars. How cute is that? If you want to get one of those, email me at chrisandhollycrafters@gmail.com. That is adorable. I also have a lid that has just the mushroom, or excuse me, just the pumpkin top to it. So this comes with either a witch's hat or a pumpkin top. So cute. All right, guys, that's it. That was totally worth it. All right, you guys have a great day. Hit the like, the subscribe, or leave a comment, or all three. That would be great. All right, talk to you later. Bye.